So in today's video, I'm gonna share with you how our homeschool year is going so far. So we started the year in July, about the 20th, and we are now at the beginning of October. So this is for the year 2024-25. And welcome back to my channel, Homeschool in Paradise, and welcome if you're new. My name is Magali, and I have a 4 and a 6 years old. So my daughter is in preschool, and then my son, he is in first grade, and we live in Hawaii. So before I get too far along, I do want to let you know that this is part of a collaboration. So it is hosted by Davine from Calm in the Chaos Homeschool, and then Shana from Homegrown Homeschool. Make sure to go check out their channel. It's all going to be down below in the description box. And then there's a lot of other homeschool mamas that are all going to be sharing how their year is going. It's always nice to see the progress, and then if it's not going well or what has changed, and maybe to see that you're not alone. So I have some notes here below. So if you're seeing me look down, just because I don't want to forget anything on how the year is going. So like I said, we started in July and then we are in October. So about 3 months that we are in, and so far it's going great. I love it. We are still progressing, and that the kids are learning, and that's the important part. We have changed a lot so far since we started. So when we started in July, I didn't know if my son was going to be accepted to this Hawaiian online charter school, which he did. So I started in August. If you've met some of my past video, I shared how he joined. So technically he's not really homeschool anymore. He's part of this public charter school. So this has been an adjustment because so it's called Kanu. If anyone that watches this lives in Hawaii, I'm gonna put the link below. So any island can join. It's all online, but it's based off of a big island. So it's really nice. It's really important for me that the kids learn Hawaiian and the culture and all, because we live here in Hawaii. They were both born here. So my son is the only one that is enrolled, but I'm planning to enroll my daughter next year when she's in kindergarten. It's a lottery, so let's see if she gets in, and then when she's in, then she's good. But anyway, so they started in August. He needed to do a test online at the beginning, and then it's gonna have 2 other tests, I think. It's done online. It takes like 30 minutes. Next time I definitely need to break it up, like stop having him do it and then do other things and then come back, because I realized he did some things fast, and then like math, he was graded at like kindergarten when he's in first grade, and he's a lot more advanced at that. So I really need to make sure that he does it correctly. It was our first time, and it was his first time as well to do a test online. So they only do a test for language arts and then math. So overall, that's okay. They do have homework every 2 weeks. So the kind of homework, let me go get it so you can see it. Okay, so for the homework, I pulled up this. It seems big, but it's not that much. So there's the language arts, science, and social study for the school that they require. And then math. So first of all, the language is like daily things that they need to do about letters, capital. So he has like every 2 weeks we need to submit some work. So I just take the picture and then post it in the Google Classroom. And then there's the story that we listen. The last one was quite hard because it was a lot in Hawaiian, but hey, we want him to learn Hawaiian. And then after that, science, it's like this one was about animals. So who's baby mo'o, which baby mo'o, it's lizard, mango tree, things like that. And then it includes Hawaiian, and then social study. So it's just one per 2 weeks for this. And then mo'olelo, that's a story. So it's all about Hawaiian. So I just keep it all in here. I need to submit it. They send me things, and then we do it throughout the week. So math, I just pick the curriculum that we use. I take like pictures, videos, and then pictures of the work that he does, and then I submit it every 2 weeks. There's grading, but it's just like they just need to see progress pretty much when they do the testing. They're a lot more strict now because of the funding. So we do get $1,000 funding. I buy the curriculum. It has to be like they have rules on what to buy, but I'm super happy. That was one of the reasons why I joined, that I wanted my son to join for helping for supplies. And then there's Zoom in the morning, 8:30. It's a nice start. So he does the Zoom. He needs to attend 2 a week minimum. So usually he's gonna do maybe 3 because he can do like Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and then Wednesday is the meeting in person. Meeting in person, mandatory, it's 2 a month. There's 3 available a month, so sometimes we'll do all 3 because it's fun, and then it's around the island. He's learning Hawaiian, and then he sees other kids, and then Friday we have our homeschool co-op, so it's busy for that. So yeah, the Zoom meeting too, it's like 15 minutes long. They just talk in Hawaiian and then talk about other things, all Hawaiian culture related. And then there's also free subscription that are available for if you want to use it. I haven't really used it, but I know there's like Generation Genius and then Reading Eggs and things like that. And then they also have classes on Zoom, like Hawaiian classes, math classes. So there's a lot of resources if you need it. Really great. And I mean, like I said, for me, it was more for the culture and just to have the kids learning Hawaiian. And my daughter joins and she listens. She likes to learn Hawaiian. Actually, tonight, first story, when it was bedtime, I was like, okay, kids, go grab a book. And then she grabbed the one and all in Hawaiian. I'm like, okay, I cannot, I'll read it, but I don't know exactly what it all means. So that's for the Kanu school, the online charter school. So I'm super happy, but then it means that our days are a lot busier. Our week is a lot busier. So I did change our schedule on, I mean, I realized I cannot do everything. You know, if I take this in and then we do school from about 3-4 hours a day, like total, you know, reading and all. So I skipped, like I took off the social study. I still have the cards if we have dinner, like I'm not always here for dinner, but when I'm here, we'll do some cards, social study, and then emotions. We're not going to do it right now just because it's not fitting in our schedule. So I had a 4-day week schedule, but since we're meeting for Kanu for the charter school on Wednesday, I only have school days, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. So that's really short. The homeschool co-op that we have on Friday, I ended up starting to teach as well, PE and then puppets show. So I teach usually from 3 classes of PE in the morning and then 2 classes of puppet show. It's just from 9 to 12. So the classes are short. My kids love their homeschool co-op. It's like the highlight of their week, and they really excited. They have an art class over there, so if I skip something in the week, then sometimes I skip art at home because they're gonna do it somewhere else. But it's hard as well because I want to do it, and here we can do different things. So on Wednesday now, if we don't have the charter school, then we're gonna do art and history and then math. So that's what we did. And then some changes that we have done as well for curriculum. So if I start from language arts, so we did try again the all about reading, the pre-reading. I wanted this to work so much, and it was still a struggle. Last year, if you were here, my son, we tried it for my son who is 6.5, and he was a struggle. So we started when he was like 5.5 and we stopped. So we started again 6.5, and then it was still a struggle. He could not understand the blending at all. So I stopped, and then I decided to go for Logic of English Foundation A that I already had, and it's been really, really going great. I think it's nice how they teach like how to say the word, not the words, but the sound, and then what happens in your mouth and things like that, like more visual, and then touching your throat. And then I really like that way of teaching, and he's finally understanding. He can blend, so that's really really happy for that. And then also because it includes the cursive, so I was trying to find a cursive book, and I bought one online on Amazon, and then when it arrived I didn't really like it. So I was looking for something like more like The Good and the Beautiful. Cursive, I know they start on 3rd grade, but I just didn't want to grab a 3rd grade book, which I could have, but anyway, so I grabbed the Logic of English Foundation A that has the cursive, and then we're practicing cursive, and my son really enjoys cursive. So we are on lesson, I think 15. I know they say like if you do it, like you can do Foundation A and B in 1 year. We'll see how that goes. He is struggling more in like the consonant, so FL, something like that. So I don't want to rush it too much, because I know that some studies have shown how you can just wait until they're ready. Most boys are more ready around 6 or 7, so he's gonna be 7 in a couple months, so I don't want to rush it, but he still enjoys it. I did keep Ziggy Zebra from the puppet, from the All About Reading to Logic of English. I think that's the only thing why he liked about that curriculum, so just to make it fun. And then we'll see how that goes. So since we include the handwriting, the cursive, I had The Good and the Beautiful handwriting 1st grade, but I just stopped because I felt like it was really repetitive, and then we can't do everything as well, and then he's doing cursive, so I'm happy with not doing it. And then so that's for handwriting. And the last change that we have done is math. So math was a big thing. Okay, so my plan, when I posted my video, I think in May, was to do The Good and the Beautiful 1st grade. And then I was gonna be happy with it. So I, over the summer, I met someone that talked to me really a lot about Matthew C, and I loved how they were using the manipulative, the blocks and all, and then the video. So I got the I don't remember now. I got the alpha, the first one, for the 1st grade anyway. So I got that one, and then he started doing it, and it was great. I loved how it was laid out. And then he did the testing online for the school, and then I realized, I was like, oh my god, there's things that he's not even seeing. It's like it's missing things. Like he's not seeing the shapes. I mean, I know like maybe I'm supposed to teach that, but I want a curriculum to make sure that I'm teaching that, like the hexagon and all that. And then I realized it was not showing the money, like quarters, nickel, all that. To make a whole, like math is a lot more than just counting, the blocks. Like the time is not really focused on that. So I was like, well, I feel like it's missing a lot. So then I researched, and then I found Math with Confidence. So we started Math with Confidence. We started 1st grade, and then it was going great. We did maybe like 2 weeks of that. I bought all the manipulative. I did buy it, the curriculum PDF. I like PDF because then I can reuse it for my daughter after that when she's gonna be ready. So that was going great, but then my son was like kind of bored because it was too easy. My son is really good in math. I realized how kids are more strong in one side, like he's really strong in math, and then writing, he's struggling. So math was a struggle. Yes, there was things that he didn't know, like the shapes, like hexagon, trapeze, and things like that. That can be learned. So he could count to 100, 200, so I actually bought the 2nd grade Math with Confidence. And then we started there. There was things that he didn't know because we skipped the 1st grade, But overall, it is going great. It is challenging just enough. I love that curriculum. I think it's great. All the manipulatives, really great. And it's really, I love the games. And then my daughter joins in and then we do the games. I love that there's some workbook, and then it includes everything, the time, counting. It's going to include the money, like the money paper, and then the coins. It's going to have like the word problems, everything that you need. It is in there. And then also I like how it is including books. So when I did last year, the Wild Learning, I think I really liked how they were giving books to read. And then I liked how with Math with Confidence, there's book, it's optional, but there's book to read at the end of the week, and I love those. I love those. So we are, I think, on week 5. So 1 week there's like 4 lessons, and then there's an extra one. We never do the extra one. So 4 lessons if I can do all 4. If not, we do 3, and then that's just how we can do it right now. I cannot do school on weekends. Pretty much my schedule is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So let me get the schedule. So pretty much, Monday, Tuesday, if we do school like 9 to 12, and then either like Monday or Tuesday, we like to go to the library once a week. And then if not, I go work out, and then any food that I need to cook, and then I go to work around 3 or 4. Wednesday, if we have the activity with the charter school, that takes up most of our day, depending where it is. Sometimes it's like an hour drive, sometimes it's not. So depending, if we don't have any, then it's going to be like Monday, Tuesday. Then I like to go we have a stream behind our house to go outside somewhere, having fun. And then we still do school, and then I work as well. Thursday, we do school 9 to 12, same thing. Either I go work out, and then I don't work at night, but there's soccer. There's also soccer Tuesday. And then Friday we have our homeschool co-op. That takes a long day because it's from 9 to 2. And then if I do some errands at home, and then Saturday, it's usually my cleaning day. Like I catch up on anything that I need to, like my grocery shopping, usually it's Thursday, but like cooking, cleaning, if I want to go work out, if I have anything to do, you know how it is running a home. And then sometimes I work Saturday night, and then Sunday it's soccer game for my son, and then just coming home and then finishing any laundry and to-do list that I have not finished for Saturday. Sometimes I work Sunday night, and then we start again. So I cannot do school on weekend, because then it means that I don't clean my bathroom for 2 weeks, or that I I don't clean my floor for 2 weeks. So I cannot do it on weekends. And I know that sometimes it can work, but for my schedule, it doesn't. So anyway, and then last thought is that maybe I'm gonna need to do school year long, which that wasn't really my plan, but because I feel like, well, we like to follow the public school schedule here. When they're in fall break, then we're doing fall break. Right now it's fall break. The kids are at camp. They enjoy that, and then that gives me a time. And then I also work extra when it's fall break or when it's the holidays. So having them in camp, it's a little bit easier. And then that's like, I usually can get like 1 or 2 days, few hours for myself. And then, yeah, so I don't know, like in May, I know that the school finished in May, and then June, all the kids are out of school, and then they have camp, which is where I work at, like, it's a club. So the club hosts the camp, and I'm the manager at the restaurant. So if I'm going to work and my kids come with me, or if I go work out there and the kids see the camp, they're going to be like, well, why can I not go at the camp? So it's kind of hard to like keep doing school when they see the kids doing camp. So anyway, we'll see how it goes. That's in a long time. Maybe we'll just take 1 month off like June, and then we'll start again in July, and then we'll have time a little bit to be at camps. So we'll see then. But that was not my plan to do school year long, because in summer I get busy, but we'll see. So anyway, that was all the changes that has happened so far. I'm super happy still for a year, and things change, and that's just life. But I would love to know if you have any change that you've done so far in your year. Please leave me a comment below. Give a thumbs up to this video, subscribe, and then remember that this was part of a collaboration. So it is hosted by Devine from Common the Chaos Homeschool, and then Shauna from Homegrown Homeschool. So go check them out. Go check out the playlist all down below. And then I will see you next time. Bye.